Hello and welcome again. I believe this is day 8, I think. So, my mood today, I would say it is about 5.5 or 6 out of 10. If 5 means neutral and anything below 5 is negative, then I'm just above that part. I'm feeling confident, a little bit at least. Yesterday, I had a surge of motivation, so to speak, and I feel like I've done so much, even though I was playing games most of the time. um, I set up my Twitter account. I don't know how to use Twitter, but I guess I'm gonna learn. In the future, I'm gonna be doing one tweet per day with some philosophical or motivational quotes, and I've set up a basic plan of what I wish to do in the next foreseeable future, in the nearest foreseeable future. And what I decided is that I'm gonna try my hand at Kindle publishing, and I'm gonna start writing short stories. I'm gonna write them. They're gonna be very short, about 20 pages long or so, set in high fantasy setting. So I always like that type of freedom that you have when it comes to high fantasy, and I can allow my imagination to run wild, which I really enjoy. That is one thing. Also, I know a person. I To say that he's my friend is a little bit of a stretch. I spoke to him once when I was at uni, and the uni I was at is in the same town as I am right now. And I set up a meeting with him because he does some sort of online marketing, cryptocurrency slash money exchange. So I'm interested as to what it is, what he does. I'm gonna see if there is any possibilities for me to join in on this and if there is any profit to be made. I have a meeting with him today. Uh, I'm actually going quite soon, in about 2 hours or so. Uh, Also, I received a comment yesterday. It gave that is the huge boost that it provided me. That was the reason why I got such a boost. Oh, I apologize for my English. It's been a very long time since I was able to freely use English language. Mm, Usually, I had to dumb it down a lot in order for people to understand. So, another possibility uh, is, but this is something that I'm not going to go into just yet. I need to research it a little bit more first. I found few videos about it, and there's a website where you can set up short courses by just doing videos. So in video form, you can set up a series of short courses which are relatively cheap, but then this is what I'm going for. I want to make cheap products which are easy to make, which do not take very long to make, so I can start generating income as soon as possible. And I'm very happy about the consistency I've had. I even found myself on one occasion so far that I was laying in bed and I got out of bed earlier than I would have, due to the fact that I was I felt like a pull to go and do the exercises. So it looks like the hardest part for this period is over. Now it's the easier part. We'll see in about 2 or 3 weeks how things are gonna play out. But right now, I feel very hopeful when it comes to this. And today, when it comes to the meditations that I've done, the sitting meditation, where I was training my posture to sit in my desired way, was very simple to achieve. Whereas the breath work, what I found quite surprising, was actually quite difficult. I found myself short on breath very often, and I actually noticed that even when I am breathing into the stomach, I have this area in just where the lungs end, and I feel very weird tightness every time I try to take a deep breath into the stomach. And what happens is I take the inhale and it goes here like this, and then the inhale keeps going here, and it feels like something is just pushing me in over here. It is something that I have not noticed before when I was doing these meditations, but as far as I remember from the meditations I used to do, I never had any problems with this area. So I'm gonna look into that and what it could possibly mean, because in the past I was able to do full inhales into the stomach without any problems, and I could make one breath last up to even a minute. So, and right now I'm struggling with just a few seconds. So it's not that good, I would say. Certainly something that needs to be worked on. Another thing is the yellow thingy that I keep laying on at the beginning or at the end of my trainings. Even if I do not show it, I do it every day. Sometimes I just do it after I take my shower. Sometimes I just forget to do it whilst I'm recording. So I do want to make another recording of just me laying down on that thing. So that is it for today. The plan for today is going to town, meet with my friend, and talk to him about the possibilities. Also, I'm gonna see and ask him if he knows any business people around here, and any people or events or places where business type events are held, so I could potentially learn about these places, and that could open me up to meeting new people, which then could have possible contacts that will be useful for me for the future. But I'm going to talk about that a little bit more tomorrow and in the upcoming days, just as I'm working on it, rather than saying all these grand things I'm going to do and then nothing happening. So I'm just going to keep it simple, and my strategy is to focus on one thing at a time. Like at this point, I've got nothing to lose. My debt is increasing every day anyway, so the best thing I can do is just make sure that I do one thing at a time, to make sure that I do not try to do too many things at once and it all falls apart again and I go back to square one. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. This is the plan. We're gonna see how it works out, and let's try and stay as motivated as possible. I'm quite certain that the breath work and the exercises that I do really uplift my spirit a lot, and it does provide me with a lot of motivation and willingness to do stuff. I wish you all the best. Remember, you are great, you are wonderful, and I believe that you can achieve everything that I will achieve easily, and I'm sure you can achieve even more, because I'm really taking my time with all of this. I spend many hours every day on the computer just playing games and watching YouTube videos and not doing anything else. Yesterday I cooked a meal. This meal will last me about 3 or 4 days, which is just a spaghetti. So I'm not going to be cooking, so I'm not wasting time on that, but I am going to be eating. Thankfully, I borrowed some money and I have money for food now, which is wonderful. I just bought all of the food that I needed for the next few upcoming days. So, bye bye.